Hey loves, alright, now it is time we're gonna do our first video. Do you want some? It's hot. I don't know. Are you gonna put it in the car today? Please hold, gotta be a mommy. Mommy break. Okay, so River and I just got to Walmart. We usually shop at Kroger for our groceries, but there was an ingredient that the book called for that you really need to get from somewhere else, but apparently Walmart sells it. So I have my list, I have my baby, and we're gonna go into Walmart. Words cannot express, y'all. Words really cannot express like the irritation level that I have. One, everyone knows I am not a Walmart person. Me and Walmart, it just ain't it. I don't go to Walmart. I go to Target. And for grocery shopping, I go to Kroger. So, like I said, the only reason I came to Walmart was because they supposedly had this ingredient which was needed. They didn't have it. Let's just say that. Alright, y'all, before we go in this house and we start this cooking thing, like, I really just want to manifest beautiful growth, financial growth. I want to manifest well-being. I need to put into the universe that I hope all of you guys are filled with love, filled with joy, filled with open heartness. I don't know if that's a word, but it's a word today. Ashe. So I just really want to put that out there for you guys. I want you guys to take it all in. I know today's video is probably going to be a hot mess because it's my first time doing it. But I bear that you guys work with me through this. Again, I want to just put it out into the universe that your homes, your households, wherever you are right now is filled with love, genuine friends, genuine family. I want to bless your household with great thoughts, positive energies, financial wealth. I just want it all. I just want it to come to you guys. I bless it upon myself. I put it out into the universe. And thank you guys for sharing this journey with me. Ashe. Alright guys, so as you guys already know, like I said, I went to Walmart and they didn't have all of the ingredients that I needed, but they weren't like deal breakers, like I cannot buy I cannot make this meal. And so I'm actually super excited. So I've decided that with every meal that I cook, I'm going to have a topic that I talk about in between. So, but tonight's meal, we are going to make an Afro-Asian American Gumbo. You can see there's the picture. And they wrote this cool stuff in here. So Afro-Asian American Gumbo. This gumbo dish is another story of migration and change. It starts in Senegal and then moves on to South Carolina and Louisiana before coming up to Harlem. The roux is the heart of every good gumbo, and ours uses dried shrimp with a touch of Senegal. They did not have the dried shrimp. Apparently nowhere in my 10-mile radius does have dried shrimp. So next time I know, before I do a recipe, to go to the grocery store earlier in the day or the day before. The shrimp gives it an oceany umami flavor that you wouldn't traditionally get in a Southern gumbo or Louisiana gumbo. Louisiana comes out in this richness of the roux as you add spices. But unlike Louisiana gumbo, this dish is more about the soup than the rice. So I pour it on top of the rice like you would in South Carolina. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's get started. So I have everything already put here. I don't have everything chopped up because I think that's where I'm going to use my time to talk to y'all about me today. So y'all can get to know who I am, like what I'm about and whatnot. Alright, so it says in a heavy 4 to 5 quart pot, heat the butter and oil over medium heat. Heat right now while I wash my hands because first of all it's sanitary and two, coronavirus, right? So let's get that done. Warm water and soap, people. Warm water and soap. I don't know how many times I gotta say that, but warm water and soap. So it calls for the butter is, they needed salted butter, which I don't keep in the house, I guess. So I had to go get it. So 4 tablespoons of salted butter. Today we're going to be using Land of Oaks. You see it? Land of Oaks. Butter, salted. and it says that we need 4 tablespoons of salted butter. So they usually have it on here, so yep, I'm just gonna cut it right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw in my 4 tablespoons of salted butter. It's already on medium heat. And oil. So it says to use vegetable oil, but I personally do not like to use vegetable oil for anything, so I'm gonna just use olive oil. And it calls for 1/4 of a cup. The olive oil that I'm going to be using today, I actually got from a farmer's market. It's called Texas Hill County Olive Company, and it's just olive oil with some garlic in it. It's garlic flavored, which this recipe calls for garlic, so I think it'll work just perfectly. So that's our 1/4 or whatever. Okay, it says once the butter begins to bubble slightly, add the flour and stir with a wooden spoon to form a smooth paste. So I have my wooden spoon, and so while I'm waiting for that to melt down, let's just get into it and talk about me. So my name is Danira, but I go by Nira. I'm 25 and I currently live in Houston, Texas, but I'm from LA, baby. I am married. I got married super young, y'all. I got married when I was 21. Me and Ray met in the military. We were stationed in Japan. Cute little love story. I think we'll talk about that in another video, because that is something y'all got to get to know me to really understand. But yeah, I did 4 years in the Marine Corps. We have a 1-year-old son who is a hot mess, as y'all have already seen. He is extremely funny. I'm weird. I'm different. I'm abnormal. Like, I can't compare myself to anybody because I'm honestly really different. Ooh, okay. So now that we've gotten it down, it says once it starts to slightly bubble, which is slightly bubbling, add the flour and stir with a wooden spoon to form a smooth paste. So what was I saying? So yeah, we have a 1-year-old son. We have a 1-year-old son, and he is a hot mess, crazy, but probably one of the greatest kids that I've ever came in contact with, and that says a lot because I've taught at different schools. I volunteered to teach at schools overseas when I was there, and he is honestly great. I'm not just saying that because he's my kid. Like, anybody who's ever met him is like, your kid's great. Alright, so guys, I want you guys to see this. I'm going to turn it down a little bit because I feel like it came up a little too quickly. Look at that, guys. So now it says cook the mixture for about 10 minutes to make a chocolate covered roux. While the roux cooks, make sure to stir continuously. It is important to keep a very close eye on the roux during this step. The roux can go from complex nutty flavor and aroma to burnt beyond repair in a matter of minutes. Okay, so safe to say, guys, I'm a little nervous. Because it's supposed to have a chocolate look to it. And so, but yeah, back to what I was saying. I'm different, I'm abnormal, I have really crazy opinions about a lot of things. Like, a lot of people who, if everybody likes apples, I'm going to probably be the person who says I like oranges, if that makes sense. I'm really big into a lot of things. Crystals and energies is one of them. I'm really into the chakras. That is something that I am proud about as well, because a lot of people are very skeptical about it. They think that it has to do with religion, and honestly, it doesn't. It has nothing to do with religion. It's all about your vibes and energies and whatnot. I have so many stories that I could tell you guys about my life when it comes to, you know, being, you know, a mixed woman. I go by black. I say I'm black. But of course the world look at me and they're like, yeah, you're black, but what you mix with? You know, and it sucks that that's the world that we kind of live in today. But it is what it is. You know, I have stories about, you know, friendships that have gone wrong and have gotten back on the right track. Friendships in general. I used to say, you know, and I see a lot of females who say, like, I don't have female friends. And I think that's crazy because, I mean, I was one of those people who's like, I don't have female friends. But in actuality, I have a lot of female friends and they're great. These women are amazing entrepreneurs, nurses, people who work in the engineering field, who work with, what's it called when you like promote stuff? I don't know what it's called, but I know that that's what they do. What it's like being married young, which I think is really crazy. Man, if I could, like, honestly, I don't think I would probably do my life over. Ooh, guys, it looks like milk chocolate, and I think that's what it was. It says, after the roux turned from a smooth peanut butter color and consistency to resembling rich chocolate, add the onion, garlic, celery, bell pepper, and tomatoes, and this will stop the roux from overcooking and burning. Well, looks like I'm gonna need a little help in the kitchen because I didn't cut any of that up. Ray, can you help me? I didn't think this through on the first video. Please. It's my first video, y'all. Like, you gotta not mind what's going on. I need your help. You either can stir this or cut stuff up. I think you might want to just stir this, but it has to be like continuously stirred. This is crazy, y'all. So, this is my husband, who looks very uninterested in what we're doing. But I didn't think this through. So, guess what? It's what happened. So, I got my onion already minced and whatnot because I hate cutting onions, y'all. But, so these are the diced onions that I'm going to use. And then we need 4 cloves of garlic. I'm going to use already minced garlic because, again, don't like doing it myself. And then we need 1/4 cup of minced celery. So this is our celery. They only sold it like this, which I'm really upset about because 1/4 cup is not a lot at all. So I'm just going to take one head of celery like this, and I'm gonna clean it really well. How's it going, babe? It's going all right. So back y'all, I didn't know that he was gonna be a part of this video. I promise you I didn't. I really thought that I was gonna be able to do this on my own. Apparently not. But like I was saying, like, I'm super different. Like, I think I'm gonna just choose a topic and go for it. Let's talk about getting married young.
Why?
Because it's my video. That's why. So we're gonna talk about getting married young. And I think the reason I came up with this topic is because my husband is in the kitchen. Is in the kitchen with me right now. And so I met Ray when I was 19. I was 19 because I joined the military at 18, and I remember having my 19th birthday in Fort Leonard Wood. So at first I knew I was just gonna go to California. That was I was like, I'm gonna get stationed in California. That's where I'm gonna, you know, sit for my 4 years. That's what I'm gonna do. And I think it was partly my mother and then just like talking to people, and I was like, let me go overseas.
Is this rich yet, or is this still poor?
Oh, okay. That looks rich and chocolatey because I don't want it to be burnt. So
what do I do now?
I need you to hold on. So I have about 1/4 cup of. No.
Okay.
So I have about 1/4 cup of celery here already minced. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep stirring. Put those in because I want it I don't want it to continue to cook. So I'm gonna keep adding those celery. I like celery, so I'm gonna add a couple more in there. All right, cool.
This shit smells delightful.
Does it? It smells delightful, y'all. All right, and then how much onions did it say? It says 1 cup of minced onions. So I have this. I should have probably read through this whole thing before I started doing this, huh, y'all? You know, you live and you learn. All right, so now we have a cup. Keep going. So we have a cup of onions. And then it said add in, did it say add in our garlic? Yep, our garlic. So I'm going to take this garlic. This is garlic I use. It's already minced. I use garlic a lot. Like when I tell y'all I love me some garlic, I love me some garlic. That's why I got this big old thing right here. So I'm going to just take me maybe 2 tablespoons of garlic. Nah, just 1 big tablespoon would work. A little bit more. So then we have our garlic in there. Keep going, Ray. Keep going. Stir, stir, stir. Oh, and then the bell pepper, which I did not cut yet. So we're going to hop on.
Bro, that's the whole reason why I'm right here. You're supposed to cut that.
Ray, let's not show the people that we're animals. Okay, let's not. So let me cut up this bell pepper, minced bell pepper. So I'm gonna cut it in half. Turn it down to like 2. But you have to keep going. You can't stop with the flow. So yeah, like I was saying, I met Ray when I went to Japan, and he had just got to Japan. Let me tell y'all, this man saw me at a barbecue and must have had to do a double take or something. I don't know, but he ended up leaving for Australia the very next day. And my friend at the time was like, girl, this guy wants to talk to you. And I'm like, nah, no. So I go on living my best Japan life, you know, just doing what people in Japan do. Explore. And so he comes back from Australia and he is at my job. And I'm like, who is this man and why is he telling me what to do? And so I ended up, you know, falling for him. Let's just put it that way. And so we ended up dating for what, like 2 years? We were dating for 2 years before he decided to propose. And maybe 2 weeks after my 21st birthday, we got married. Right there, because I'm going to come over. So I don't know if it's supposed to look like this, but it's really thick. But it smells good. So I'm a little confused on what it's supposed to look like. Thanks, babe. I'll let you know if I need you again.
I quit.
You quit?
Yeah.
Already?
I need to get hired.
Alright, so lower the heat and cook the vegetables over medium heat. So the heat's already lowered. Add dried shrimp, which I don't have, and then the spice mix, gumbo spice mix, and tomato paste and cook for 5 minutes. Alright, so we're going to add the spice mix. So it calls for 1 tablespoon of dried oregano. I'm using great value oregano because, like I said, we went to Walmart today, so we got some great value stuff.
Oh, you got your receipt?
So 1 tablespoon of dried oregano, 1 tablespoon of dried thyme, 1 tablespoon of dried thyme. At first I thought, you know, I was going to add my own like seasonings and stuff to this because I feel like stuff isn't always seasoned the way it's supposed to be when it's in cookbooks, but we'll see. I don't know if this is supposed to look like this, y'all. 1 tablespoon of powdered bay leaf. So, and I thought that was super weird because a lot of the recipes that I see is just like a bay leaf in there, and then you kind of take the bay leaf out or you eat around it basically. It's never actually told me to get it powdered. So we're going to add a tablespoon of this as well. Alrighty. Mix that in real quick. A teaspoon, it said, I put a tablespoon in there and it said a teaspoon, y'all. Alright, so now we need 1.5 tablespoons of garlic powder. Onion powder, I'm sorry. And garlic powder. How much? 1 tablespoon of onion powder, so that's what's going in now. And then our garlic powder, I'm going to go grab that if I can find it. Garlic powder. It says 1.5 tablespoons of garlic powder. So 1.5 tablespoons of garlic powder. And I'm going to mix that in. It's looking and smelling delightful, but it's just like really thick. And I'm not sure it's supposed to be that thick. I've never done this before. But we're going to figure it out together. Alright, so 1/2 teaspoon of red chili flakes, or more to taste. I'm definitely going to do more because I like spicy foods. So we're going to do that. The red, these are by Smidge Spoon. And then it says the same thing for cayenne pepper. Again, I like spicy food, so I'm going to add a little bit more than 1/2 teaspoon to it. And then we have 2, so that was cayenne, 2 tablespoons of sugar. So I'm going to use a new tablespoon because we're going into sugar. So 2 tablespoons of sugar. 1. Alright, so now we need 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika. 2 tablespoons. So we have our paprika here. As you see, I use paprika a lot. 1, 2. Dang, it basically used up all my paprika. This is a pricey little meal we got going over here, but it's lots of stuff. Alright, 1 tablespoon of kosher salt. So I got more ends. I don't really like salty stuff, so I'm going to do 1/2 tablespoon. And then 1/2 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. We are going to use regular black pepper and not freshly ground. But we're going to use some ground pepper. So I'm going to mix all that in. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they had a lot better ingredients than I did because, like I said, I'm working with Walmart right now. If we went to Kroger, I would have a lot better ingredients as well. But, oh y'all, I wish y'all could smell, honestly, how good this smells. Like, right now it just like looks like a lump of spices, but it smells so freaking good. This is it. Alright, so it says slowly whisk in the stock and stir until the stock is completely blended with the roux and vegetable oil mix. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it calls for 5 cups of chicken stock. Alright, so 5 cups of chicken stock. So I'm going to use this measuring cup because then I can just do 2, 2, and 1. If that makes sense to you guys. So I'm using Swasson's chicken stock. Let me know if there's any of these ingredients that I could probably do better with. But yeah. So let's get the first 2 cups in. Mind you, when you are measuring stuff out of a measuring cup, it's best to set your measuring cup down so that it's on an even surface. and you could really do it. So here's the first 2 cups. It says slowly. So we're gonna slowly pour it in, y'all. Okay, now it's starting to look like something, y'all. We might be getting somewhere. So while I'm doing this, back to our story. So we got married and I was 21 and I think Ray was 25, 26. And I'm not gonna lie, being married young is great because one, we were in the military and so we were already doing a lot of traveling and we were like going new places together, meeting new people, having all these different experiences that you normally wouldn't have if you weren't in the military. And so we were having a great time. We met some great people and it's been amazing. It's been awesome. It's been really, really, really awesome. I cannot lie. Alright, so I think the hardest part about being married young is you're still growing. So you're still trying to learn yourself at the same time as you're still trying to get to know another person. So apparently we're only going to use 4 cups today because that's all that was in here. But yeah, so I think that part is really, really, really hard. And what's also really hard is when you're growing with this person, sometimes it could seem as if you guys are growing apart, really. You hit a rough patch just like everybody does in marriage. But it's how you get through those rough patches. Yes, me and Ray grew separately, but we also grew together. So when we do go through our patches of things, it's easier to make up now. Don't get me wrong, we did do marriage counseling. I feel like there's nothing wrong with marriage counseling. It's awesome. You get to really figure out what you want. Being married young is something different. And then we did wait to have kids. We traveled, we moved to a new state together. Like I said, we currently live in Texas. When we got married, we were living in California because that's where we both were stationed. Y'all have to see this. I think I'm doing the damn thing. I don't know what is going on here, y'all, but look at this. Look at this. Alright, so it says slowly whisk in the stock and stir until the stock is completely blended with the roux and vegetable mix. Add in okra, lemon juice, Worcestershire sauce, sausage, crab meat. I forgot the crab meat, y'all. It's alright. Shrimp and let simmer for 1 hour over very low heat, stirring occasionally with a wooden spoon. So, I think what's about to happen is this. I'm going to go ahead and throw in the rest of those ingredients. And because I forgot the crab meat, which I really, really want in here, because it has to simmer for an hour, I'm going to go back to the store. I'm going to go grab the crab meat. I'm going to come back. I'm going to put it in there and we're going to see what's happening. I just got back and I already added the crab meat, y'all. I walked into this house, y'all. I walked into this house, y'all, and like, it was just like I can't even explain how good it smells. I just want y'all to look at this. Oh, this right here is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at those shrimp just coming along so beautifully. Oh my goodness. Oh, another thing I want to add in here is I love wine. And so I've been trying new wines lately. So when I went to go get the crab meat, I got this wine. I think it's Galileo family or Gallo family. I don't know. But it's sweet peach. 1933 founded. Let's see. It says refrigerate after opening. This is only 9% alcohol. But it's gonna do. Okay. Little bubbles, little sizzles. Let's see where it's at. Now, I'm gonna show you guys what a proper glass of wine looks like. About there. It smells good. It has a peachy smell to it. in the beginning, I really just want to manifest great wealth and love upon you guys. I want to manifest that your life is filled with everything that you want it to be filled with. Alright, so I just want to, you know, put it out there into my home and into your home, that I manifest lots of love, lots of greatness, positivity, wealth. I pray that whatever job you were looking for, you get it. I pray whatever is going on in your household that needs fixing, I hope that you put it out into the universe and that you fix it. Ashe. I just want everything to go your way, to go my way. And I just want it all to be manifested into your lives. I want to thank you guys for like taking this journey with me, because I don't know where this journey is going to take me. All I know is this is what I want to do for myself. I just want to put that out into the universe. I'm so glad that this is actually happening. Y'all, it is finally taste testing time. And then separated it into my 2 bowls. And look how beautiful this gumbo is. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I tasted it at all, so I really don't know. I'm actually gonna wait to record how I like it. Look how beautiful it looks. Ray. So Ray is over here. Da, da, da. Okay, so one, how does it smell?
It smells good.
I really dislike you sometimes after I just told the world how much I liked you.
They get over it.
So
You gonna fast forward this part?
I don't know. What you have on it? Is it just shrimp or is it like shrimp? Oh, it's a little crab meat on there too. Alright, blow it, because you know you don't be liking hot stuff in your mouth.
Let me see crab meat.
Or on top of the shrimp right there.
What you got? Authentic crab?
Authentic crab?
I mean, what's that? Imitation crab?
No, it's real crab. It's not imitation crab.
Alright. You know, you like the imitation shit.
Oh my god, come on, Ray. Honest opinions too. Like, if you don't like it, say you don't like it, and that's it. That's all. Bruh. It's hot. Can you even taste it because it's hot? Get him. What? Look at me. It's bomb. It's fire. Is it fire? Is it lit? Tell me more. Tell me more.
It's decent.
Ray, okay, scale of 1 to 10. How good is it?
Decent.
Ray, come on, give me a number. Scale of 1 to 10.
Alright, it's decent.
Come on, give me a number so I can compare it to what you thought it was gonna be.
Like 8.5. No, it's good. It's really good. It's good. It's good. You did it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put that down. Move the camera this away. Let me grab a spoon. I'm gonna mix in my rice just a little bit on one side because I want mostly roux in it. So I'm gonna first take a bite without any there's crab meat I can see in here, but not really any sausage or shrimp. I'm gonna try. Pretty damn good. It's a little sweet for my liking when it comes to gumbo. Like, I can taste that 2 tablespoons of sugar I put in there. But it does taste like a New Orleans style gumbo. Actually pretty good. Guys, well, thank you for like sticking with me. This was like a really long recipe, so I know it's gonna be a pretty lengthy video, but hopefully you guys are entertained enough like I was saying. But yes, like I said, let's manifest greatness into our lives, manifest positivity, great wealth, and growth into our lives. And I hope that you guys all have a wonderful night. Ashe, ashe.